stage is an important place to me. Countless musicians have performed on this stage, including the artist who inspired my music, Mr. Yoran the Winter. I hope my own concert can also have that kind of power.
Astra! What's the theme for your New Year's concert going to be? A tribute to Mr. De Winter?
Probably something like an astronomical moment. As we enter the new year, I hope everyone will be able to grasp their own moments of happiness.
Oh, sounds like you're hinting at something. Have you managed to grasp your own happiness recently, Astra? Got any news to share with us?
What a sneaky question. I've been fortunate to have happiness on my side all along, and that's why I want to share this feeling with everyone in New Eridu through my music. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I'll be waiting for you at Starleaf Tower.
Buying tickets. You ready, Fairy? Act immediately at my command.
Affirmative. Once I receive your command, I'll hack into the system and secure the tickets. Master, I have a report of workplace abuse. Please address it promptly. The report states that a certain individual is attempting to use nepotism to force a diligent and humble smart employee into taking on extra tasks unrelated to work.
How could you, Wise? Only I, Belle, get to keep Barry on call 24/7 and have her do random chores for me.
Affirmative. Apart from hollow root analysis, I am currently also responsible for other important tasks like instant intel gathering, organizing Master's schedule, and praising Master in novel ways.
You tattletale AI. Remember that master of yours is my sister. Come on, Belle. Help me convince Fairy. These tickets are nearly impossible to score. Pretty please?
All right, Fairy, name your price. Would you do it for more electricity?
Evaluating. Suggestion. Clarifying and formalizing the positions and hierarchy of all staff. Clearly, Master's supreme assistant is Fairy. First assistant is Bangbu 01, EOS. Second assistant is Bangbu 06. Third assistant is Bangbu 18.
Fairy, that's just mean.
Don't be so mean, Fairy. Wise is important to me, you know. He may not be as important as Eos, but surely Wise still outranks Lil 6.
Information updated. Master's supreme assistant is Fairy. First assistant is Bangbu 01, EOS. Second assistant is Wise.
Fine. If that's what it takes to score the tickets. Wait, the tickets! They're on sale already! Fairy, now!
Affirmative. Ticketing platform hacked. Remaining tickets 0. Mission failed. Mission failure post-analysis. Mission would have succeeded if you had given the command 181 milliseconds earlier. Such a shame, second assistant.
I won't get to see Astra. Belle's seen Astra so many times already. Is this what they call protagonist privilege?
Yep, that's right.
Belle, did you team up with Fairy behind my back?
No way. I would never.
I officially became the second assistant and still no tickets. This sucks.
Master, I've detected a commission on Internaut offering generous pay and added it to your schedule. Please check with second assistant for details.
You said no, but you're bossing me around already.
It must be nearby. Huh? What the?
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you. We have another spectator. What's a bamboo doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Belle! I had no idea it was your internet commission.
Belle? In a bamboo? Oh, you're so cute! This could be a problem. What do I do?
What's wrong? Relax. No need to worry. I'm a legendary proxy after all. I won't let anything happen to you.
It's not the hollow I'm worried about. I'm just wondering, should I punish you a little? We've known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity. It feels like I never truly knew you.
Exactly. That's so typical of Belle. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Oh, you do? But I must say, this is a pleasant surprise. Of all the proxies on Internet, you're the one who's joining me on this. I knew it! Fate really does favor me. I'm sure today's treasure hunt will go well.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask. What's so important that you had to do this yourself?
It's a highly sought-after treasure. Of course I have to handle it personally. It's the legendary record of Yolanda Winter's final performance. I've mentioned it to you before. The version available on the market isn't genuine.
That record sold like hotcakes. It's hard to believe it was a fake.
Big corporations will do anything for profit. That record is actually just a ripped compilation of Yoran's classic songs. It's totally different from what I heard live. Even as a starstruck kid, I knew it was different. That performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music store. At that time, Yoran had left his agency and, because of some legal issues, he was forced to stop performing. Both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights. Even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform as he wished. After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, the essence of that day was he interacted with the fans so it was almost like we...
Perhaps it was the power...
Exactly! But after witnessing that performance, I knew, right?
Seems like this record. Belle, log out of EOS.
Why? Stop!
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room. Please lead the way, legendary proxy.
The control room is just ahead. Follow me.
song over there. Could it be? Thank you. I would have been so lost without your help.
Well, if you really want to thank us, then could you autograph,
Please stay close to me.
Got it. I didn't expect you to be so chivalrous.
You won't even let me say a single word to Astra, huh?
Catch the rhythm. Let them hear you.
The bamboo's moving pretty fast. Almost like it's running away.
Running away? Could it be that they actually encountered Marionette? The monsters are getting tougher and tougher. I hope the exploration team is okay. Let them hear your voice! Catch the rhythm!
The data ends here.
I suddenly feel really worried. Will the exploration team be okay? Finally found it!
Gotcha.
Ow. You got me.
Miss Yao, let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot. There's the autograph I owed you to my dearest Belle. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, okay? What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off alone and stay safe before the... I mean, if there's anything that needs to be done, just...
Eve?
No, just a straight...
Don't be mad. I told you before, remember? I was there. It's all thanks to the proxies.
You trust people too easily.
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew.
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd. But they've managed to keep their proxy identity hidden from close friends, and they use a If we...
Wow, Eve, you're surprisingly generous with...
Having every bit of information allows me to... You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internaut. Pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the
Aww, I thought my plan was flop.
Not exactly. Are you really thinking of singing a song about... Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert, publicly announced your new single, and now you have writer's block. Did I miss anything?
Yes? Today's just the official deadline. Okay, I'll do it. Can you help?
I don't...
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cues, like this. Oh, wow.
You're not tricking me into singing for you, are you?
What's wrong?
We're being tailed. Those cars have been following us a while now. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose those unwelcome followers.
You think hiding in a hollow will make everything fine?
I arranged for someone to meet us before we entered the hollow. It shouldn't be far. Follow me.
Catch the rhythm.
I won't betray your trust. No sign of danger doesn't mean we're safe.
Where are you running off to, Astrio?
I'm your opponent. You are not worthy of speaking to Monsieur.
Allow me, Eve.
on it! Whoa!
Precision strike. Lose yourself in the music. Counter.
I'll take you. The intel was right. You really can fight. So this is where your true strength lies. I knew you were just a talentless company puppet.
Allow me.
Shut it! I'll cover you.
Allow me, Eve. My soul is with you.
Don't cross the line. So, final warning. Your journey ends with me.
Witness the magic of music.
Nothing reaches my defense.
Together you will be alone. Come on.
Long time no see. You seem to be doing well for yourself.
Same for you.
Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now. So what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you
So it fries its own mother. What trouble have you gotten yourself into?
Did you...
Have some faith in your old buddy. I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record can't let Odium have it. Must separate.
Fugue.
Fugue? What?
Can you see who sent that
Only the encrypted IP. Your look says it all.
No, it's not bad news for me.
Wow, you really...
What makes you say...
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I'm kinda jealous. I still work alone. I've made some interesting friends, too. But they've saved me a couple of times, so... Otherwise, if I teamed up with them...
I'm a bit intrigued that...
They're pretty famous on Internaut. The name is Faith.
Got it.
That's all I got before the mother...
Very useful.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house.
Take care of yourself out there.
Oh yeah, what name?
Evelyn.
Evelyn. That's beautiful. And sounds real fancy.
Nice to meet you. Miss Yao.
How's it looking?
I've looked into it. The group that...
Are they targeting the company?
Neither, but in a way, both. Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium.
How did they find out so fast?
Your movements are always what, even those close to you.
Just a product propped up by...
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you.
My heart? I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big corporations like Fugue. My music is just my music.
Covering Yoran de Winter, I fear that you may follow Mr. de...
There's one line from Yoran. His songs, on the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket, and even though I knew the person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child. Live on with a smile." At that very moment, turns out that's without me noticing. The melodies, they were tears that cheered me up. I wiped those tears, and it was Yoran who helped me. Every era needs its own. If every heart is a lonely note, open the curtain. So hearts have no more... Music is magic.
Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
It's Astra! Wait, no. It's that manic starting today. We're the proud owners of invitations to Astra's concert! And there's even one for EOS! Is this how it feels to get the VIP treatment?
Woohoo! Now I can enjoy New Year's without crying over not having a ticket!
Years of my free labor for Belle is finally paying off. Protecting the world's last city can wait until after the concert. Astra is amazing.
Haters dissing her online?
As of today, ever since the announcement of this astronomical moment, New Year's concert, negative opinions about Astra Number 1.
That's going too far. Beauty...
Understood. 173,925 new accounts have been registered to launch a full-scale attack against all comments claiming Astra is ugly.
Theory, you are an ethical AI, and you can't just make a bunch of bots to fight trolls.
Understood. 173,924 accounts have been deactivated. Comments have been deleted.
Don't be so strict, Belle. I think Fairy is right. When you can't speak truth to power, it's okay to use a few tricks here and there.
Agreed. By employing such measures strategically, Fairy can help Master become a god in New Eridu.
This is starting to sound like a villain arc. We're proxies. We must stick to justice.
Fine, you're right.
Other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar.
Astra is clearly a musical genius who's
No point in comparing the two.
Haters are gonna hate. They just have a chip on their shoulder, and that's why we should...
Yeah, we can't let them talk about Astra like that. As long as we don't
That's my sister.
You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you. My apologies for missing the chance to thank you both in person last time. Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed guests. Or should I say, Faithin.
Huh? What now? I don't really follow what you're saying.
You've been pretty careful. Although in my opinion, there's room to be even more cautious. Please rest assured, my intel does not come from anyone who knows your true identity.
Then, how did you...
Just simple logic. Syncing with a bamboo isn't technologically difficult, but maintaining connection once you're inside a hollow? The only one capable of that level of in-hollow communication is the legendary proxy, Phaethon. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that bamboo.
Guess I'll have to get more
Honestly, Belle, you're already a pro at being a cute bamboo. If you get any better, it might be a bit too much. From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, she really has no shame moving like that in
Anyway, Astra is very lucky to have your help. I hope we can continue working together.
Talented individuals.
Mr. Hobson, these two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests, Belle and...
Guests of Miss Yao.
We run a video store on...
I see. Well,
But what about the...
I'll handle it.
Understood.
That gentleman over there keeps staring at us.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many variables to track.
So what's so special?
That's
He's glaring at us again.
not at all. In fact, I don't...
He even asked where we worked. When I told him it was just a...
If you had told him you were Phaethon, you might... For someone at his level, quickly judging others based on their usefulness is second nature. Anyone deemed...
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking...
That's right. Despite her position, she never looks down on... To be honest, before meeting her, at first I kept waiting for her to show her true colors.
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star in New Eridu wasn't putting on a...
Is it just me, or is any...
I won't let that...
Eve, help!
What happened?
I just got scolded by the music director.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault. How's your final song coming along?
Huh? Well, I can't just put out...
So, until inspiration...
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger.
Sorry, but that monster's out...
Oh. You two are so close. Why?
But I have to admit, we do have our fair share of actual complaints too.
Evelyn, stop covering for her. She doesn't have anything ready. Not a single piece. What are we supposed to do for the final song? What? Where'd she go? And how does she run so fast in heels?
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute.
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh, you're... Astra, meet the special guest the company invited for your concert.
Lady De Winter, it's really you. I can't believe you're actually...
Please, just call me Tessa. Ah, so this record is... I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon and all, but would you mind if I borrowed... Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry on Yoran De Winter's legacy. I'm truly sorry to say this, but to me, no one will ever replace Yoran.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him... Oh, right. I'd also like to thank you in person. I've always wanted to pay tribute to Yoran with this performance.
Pay tribute? Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, Yoran, he belongs...
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing. Honoring him on stage at Starloop Tower has been my dream for as long as I can remember.
Well, if that's what you've set your heart on, then I wish you the best of luck tonight.
clue from the coded message points to 8 p.m. Atrium Landing. Wow, such trust. They won't reveal the meeting details to a traitor like me until the last moment. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. With a double infiltration setup, if one gets exposed, whoever made these arrangements is certainly... I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. There's still time. If I set up everything before, I need to confirm the identity of the... Mr. Hobson.
There is a security breach. We need to take care of it immediately. Where are you?
I need to speak with you as well. I've uncovered quite a few Fugue-related leads.
Oh, related to Fugue, you say?
It's a little hard. If my guess is correct, Hobson probably wants to take me out. I might as well use this opportunity to... Why don't we meet in the...
The atrium.
Finally. Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with the issue at hand. As for who the other mole is...
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years. Very impressive credentials. An elite spy from the organization, infiltrating the inner circle of our company's most valuable asset. How unsettling. Fugue's spy must be removed immediately. Wouldn't you agree?
Is this order from Miss Yao?
You don't actually think that woman has free will. Like I said earlier, she's...
I'm the one who has no...
Oh?
I know she'd never issue such an order, but still... I can't help but doubt. Even under the sunlight, what crawls out of the darkness is still just a shadow. You're not wrong. I am in fact a spy planted by Fugue.
I thought you'd deny it.
But I'm not your enemy. Fugue simply hired the organization I... Listen, I'm not the only...
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs... I only learned about their plan of action moments ago.
We? I'm not interested in figuring out whether you've actually switched sides or if you're just...
But Miss Yao's safety...
That's none of your concern. Odium will protect its assets. I'll look into the intel you mentioned. Now!
If it's not an Hobson, tell your people to stop! The real enemies are on the way! My only goal is Miss Yao's safety. Continue, and you'll have no mercy from me. Don't waste your time on me. Fugue's enforcers are coming. It's your job to protect Miss Yao.
We've reached the area. What's going on?
No, so Fugue's people showed up. Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue.
Take them all down!
Good evening, new Eridu. Are you ready? Let me share the wonders of magic with you all.
Miss Yao.
苦練那半段合奏曲終將聽得到，旋轉的燈光，誰會在旁繼續重述當初我最愛的歌是你嗎？如飛天星火，隨心不閃躲，載住昨日你們碎片衝破險阻，和多的軌跡是遙遠星地，乘着音階觀光夢裏早已學會飛，一點點堆積沿街的風景，努力去創造幻想中的仙境，但你
Damn! Traitors are unreliable! Go figure!
Traitor! Don't even think about running away!
Take down all the Odium guys and that traitor!
I wonder how things are on the stage. You even arranged people in the audience?
You thought this was the end? We're just the advanced team. As long as we hold off Odium security, our people can give them a real show.
Gotta contact Miss Yao. The stage is in danger. Miss Yao? Miss Yao! Can you hear me? Control room, do you copy? Your journey and communications have been cut off?
Traitor to the organization! Are you ready to meet your maker?
The people from the organization. If the control room's been breached, I won't be able to handle it on my own. Astra is in danger. I need your help.
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there might still be a chance to turn things around. There's no time to explain. Just come with me. We have to break into the central control room.
Huh? Break into the central control room? Even though we have the fancy title Phaethon, we aren't exactly fighters. We might not even be able to beat Eos in a fight.
Evelyn, what's going on?
Sorry. I owe you an explanation, especially if I'm going to put you in danger. It's all my fault. So, that's the whole story. I betrayed Astra, right from the first moment I met her. I failed to act when I should have, and that slowly led me to this situation. If anything, I'll never forgive myself.
The only one who can decide whether to forgive or not is Astra.
That's right. The most we can do is bring you to her, plain and simple.
You too.
If we take over the central control room, Fugue's every move will be laid bare.
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. Navigation, balance, and stability. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship losing its bridge. The consequences would be disastrous.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies. Then, right in the nick of time...
Let's be realistic about our combat ability.
Bruh.
Astra was right. You two really are interesting. Come on, let's go take the control room.
Let's go.
Fortunately, they're just unconscious. Who could have done this?
Huh? This countdown... It's not a bomb, is it?
Classic move. Let me take a look.
Can we still get through to Astra? Astra! Astra! Can you hear me?
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off.
We couldn't stop them. Damn it! How many people did they send to sabotage the show?
Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
Go! Get to Astra. Take Eos with you and stay on comms.
Got it. I'm counting on you two.
Director? Backstage? Control room? Eve? Can you hear me? A malfunction? This is bad. The next song is about to start. Oh, wearing a 40-meter-long gown doesn't exactly make it easy to dance. I've got no other option. Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. Otherwise, the next song would have been a disaster. The style just doesn't match that gown at all. What's that sound? But wow, that's so cool! Why didn't I think of this before? Huh? Why are these weird old guys rushing onto the stage? Ugh, my comms were cut off too. This is bad. Eve, she must be on her way right now. I just need to hold out until she gets here. A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show. Wait a minute. The tempo of this song is fast. What if I incorporate the fighting into the choreography? Perfect time.
Yeah. Do you really think you belong here with that pretty face of yours? You're nothing but a puppet controlled by Denny's. You don't deserve to carry on Yoran's legacy. Do you even know what real music is?
This is just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Do they hate me this much? So many people actually hate me? Am I being too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream. What? That won't stop me! Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
Miss Yao! Please come to my side! Miss Yao, the people from Fugue have breached our security measures. It seems like this isn't just about causing trouble. Who knows what other plans they might have. We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me.
Wait a moment, Eve! Don't forget about my audience!
Evelyn, Astra, can you hear me? The communications are completely down. I can only talk to you through Eos now. The timer is connected to the explosives.
Explosives?
Has Fugue completely lost it? Starloop Tower is cruising right now. Wait. Fugue is just the scapegoat.
Their target isn't just me.
The thrusters. The explosive device must be connected to Starloop's thrusters.
Weiss is already working on disarming the detonation device.
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah, as long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. The control room has the blueprints for all the thrusters and pipeline, but I don't know if we have enough time. The countdown is...
Having the desire to live valuable thing.
Lady De Winter, why are you here?
You already know the answer. Why bother asking? I'm here because it's my duty as Yoran's widow. As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own...
Murderers? I don't understand.
Suicide! What a convenient excuse. All they have to say is he committed suicide, and the murderers walk free and carry on with their own lives without a shred of guilt. And then they dump all the grief and pain onto the victim. If Odium and Feud hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract disputes over their so-called profits, would he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly in his final years? He watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him, as if sealed in a silent vacuum, slowly suffocating and losing all his brilliance. But I must thank Odium and Feud. If not for their endless conflict and unwavering resolve to destroy each other, I could never have pulled this off. After all, what could someone like me, abandoned and left alone in this world, possibly achieve? I must also thank the audience who once adored Yoran De Winter. If you hadn't cast him aside so easily, if you hadn't scrutinized Yoran's every move with such, how would he have fallen slowly into that endless, dark abyss of pain until he I must thank you too, Astra Yao. There is just... Do you realize? When the next nightingale hatches, just like Yoran, you, all of you are my most beautiful dream.
3, 2...
There's no time! If the engines get damaged!
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
I'll use my thingy to protect everyone!
Miss Yao! How rude of you. It's not over yet.
Go! The harmonic core! The Starlight's lost power! What do we do?
The only song fit for a funeral is a requiem for the dead!
I see. Your singing only has power thanks to Yoran's legacy. So you will fall. Hailed as a genius, but you're nothing more than a cheap imitation of Yoran. Have you ever felt the endless darkness behind the stage? Every note in your song is a final rest in Yoran's life.
Let our souls rest!
I won't let you continue to desecrate his dreams on this stage. What Yoran lost, you too. I will make you and everyone else understand. The glory under the spotlight is nothing but a fleeting shadow. It was you who pushed him into that abyss! It was you who deprived him of his last breath! Cut the hypocrisy! You can never understand my pain! I will make all lies and hypocrisy vanish at this funeral! pretending. My plan couldn't have gotten this far without your help.
Evelyn! Are you okay? Speak to me.
Do you really think she's protecting you? How laughable. Your so-called bond is nothing but a facade. She's not the loyal partner you think she is. From the very beginning, she...
No! That's not true!
Do you think she truly cares about you? No, you're just a tool she used to complete her mission.
The trust between us is something you could never understand.
Naive! Surrounded by endless manipulation, absolutely sickening. You're all lapdogs serving the interests of capital. While Yoran was alive, all of you fed on his soul. Now that he belongs to me...
It's not what you think! Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my singing. It has nothing to do with Yoran's works. I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds an incredible power to connect. His voice is a bridge, crossing all divisions and suffering. In our fractured, disconnected era, this kind of voice can mend the cracks and bring back long-lost residents. You know exactly what I mean. I know you do! That night I heard Yoran's voice live was one of my most before the concert started today. So now...
Stop dressing it up with...
Perhaps you're right.
The Starloop is moving faster than earlier. Even Astra can get the remains on the calculations.
Do you hear that? If Yoran's spirit is out there, he's finally answered my wish! Fall! Fall! Starloop will shatter and the false dream will plunge into oblivion!
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the courage to tell you. I'm a spy for Fugue. My code name is Shields Green.
What? But your hair is clearly golden leaf colored.
You're not bothered? I've been deceiving you from the very start. My entire existence is a lie.
What lie? That you didn't tell me your real name? You are you. The person in front of me is the Eve I trust. No matter what your name is. You're still the one who shielded me from all the noise. The one who protected me with kindness and resilience. I hear the purest melody in you.
If only I hadn't been too afraid to tell the truth. If I weren't so selfish, maybe none of this would have happened today.
There's no if. Everyone makes mistakes, but that doesn't decide our final destiny. The past is behind us. The future is still unwritten. And the only thing we can firmly hold on to is the present. Even if destruction is inevitable, we must face it in our own way, without regrets. Even if we're walking towards the end, we will greet it with the most beautiful melody.
The most beautiful melody? To greet destruction?
Yes, with fiery hope, using our final breath to shout and to sing. This is New Eridu, the last hope of human civilization. Even in desperate situations, we've survived time and again with inexplicable joy. Fate has favored us after all. This time, we'll surely make it through again. Belle, Wise, Eve, will you sing the final song with me?
Improvising like this... it's not really my strong suit. You know I've never been good at singing. But fighting for you, I've never hesitated.
Calling because of her! Shield's green! You betrayed the organization and led us to a dead end! Kill her!
My name is Evelyn! Perhaps I'm no longer trapped by the secrets and lies of the past. Perhaps I can make my own choices too. Not just for myself, but for so much. This time, no orders, no schemes, only me. I won't let fear keep me captive any longer. Perhaps the me of the past wasn't worthy. But the person I am now doesn't need to run and hide. There is magic in the world. Brilliant, radiant, incredible.
这一刻的思念化成歌，在光里我弹奏着，银河的讯息拥抱着幸福的奇迹，星光天际是属于我们不散的记忆。
Understood. I've completed a full report on the case. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Evelyn. We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady De Winter's safety, given your concerns. She may have been the mastermind, but Juyuan would never allow anyone to take her life in secret. In fact, while in our custody, she might be in the safest place. Despite causing significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns manipulated by Lady De Winter, and had no intent to kill on their own. Once I have more evidence of the communication between these thugs and Fugue's higher-ups...
Your and Officer Zhu Yuan's attention to detail is incredibly reassuring. The incident involves a complex web of connections, and having the support of public...
We'll also continue investigating leads related to the organization.
Eve!
Miss Yao, you came in person? This is Officer Qingyi, who I've been
Thank you, Officer Qingyi.
It's nothing. Miss Evelyn has hardly rested while—
There's one thing I'd like to ask for.
Please, go ahead.
This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I hope you can— I know I will never be able to see, but just like Yoran from that show, Yoran said too, though much has happened in the past and we cannot predict the future, I hope that everyone who had his last performance and this mask
will do. I hope we'll notify you immediately if there are new developments.
Miss Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
That's right! I almost forgot! Good thing you reminded me. The limited edition red velvet cake looks delicious. Ah, and that black tea I had last time was so fragrant. It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
What is it?
If you're curious, follow me.
I'm curious. I didn't think so before, but this place seems familiar.
Familiar, you say? That's about right.
This place is completely empty.
Because this is where the gramophone used to be.
The gramophone. That's right. It's been so many years.
Because I was there too.
What? You were there too?
I was. But unlike you, I just stumbled upon it by chance. Through the glass, I saw a group of passionate fans.
Incredible.
It seems like you're fond of my gift.
this?
You were right.
Yes.
The only thing we can hold on to tightly is the...
Yes.
We've been walking for a while, and it's almost time to meet up with the proxies.
All right, let's go find Belle and Wise.
And here we have Miss Fairy, the strongest AI around. Top-notch holo navigator with the sharpest tongue and new hairdo.
Ah, the strongest AI? Then... Fairy, on the wall, who's the best singer of them all?
You are. You always will be.
Ooh, she really is sharp.
Who would have thought? Astra's only gotten even more popular after the attack.
And on top of that, Odium Entertainment stock has shot up 30%. Their market value is now approaching 5 trillion dennies.
It's still far from enough.
5 trillion dennies isn't enough? Ugh, a number that big makes my ears ring.
Wise, knock it off!
I mean, if I want to break my contract with them, I'll need to save up enough for the penalty first.
This is my fault, Ms. Yao. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in such a tough spot.
What are you talking about? We only let go of something as trivial as money in exchange for someone as priceless as you. Now that's something worth celebrating.
I know a great place to eat!
Perfect. I trust Belle's taste. It's gotta be great. It's a rare day off. Let's go right now.
Hold on!
Astra! Over here! Is there a special reason you chose to visit this store?
I've said it before. You can't just do things on a whim.
What should we do now?
Thankfully, the kind store owners can also help us run away.